Hey, what's up, guys? Today is Wednesday, the week after started orientation. Here at the hotel room. I'm actually by myself because my roomie, well, the one that I was rooming with, actually left last night. Got another job with a company that he worked for before, so he slid out. Um, Man, so far, Trans Am actually seems like a good company, especially if you come through orientation here in Rockwall, Texas. Um, I know there's a big difference on Rockwall and Olathe. Um, they give you a lot of good information. The trainer here that you do the orientation with. All right, so let me first tell you the whole process and shit. So the first 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, is all in the classroom orientation. The first day, it's just basically filling out paperwork. There's a couple people coming in introducing themselves until about noon. Then you eat lunch, which they provide pizza. You get 2 slices of pizza. So don't expect to come here and be given like all this food and shit. The hotel does serve breakfast. It's kind of, they got waffles that you can make, which is good, and cereal, but the stuff that's made, the eggs, it's kind of like prison eggs or whatever. I've never been to prison, but powdered eggs, I'd say. It's powdered, shit that comes in powder form. So while you're eating lunch on the first day, you're also watching a video of someone in Olathe, I believe, going over the lease program, if I remember correctly. All I know is you're watching someone live at the Olathe orientation via webcam. So you're eating. When that's done at about 1 o'clock, I mean, that's basically it. They take you back to the hotel. Thursday, you start a little bit into the handbook orientation. Friday, the same thing. Both days you leave maybe around 4, come back to the hotel. Saturday and Sunday, I mean, you're on your own. The hotel does provide breakfast every single day, but other than breakfast, you're on your own for Saturday and Sunday. Actually, after Friday, you're on your own, period. Like, besides breakfast. Saturday and Sunday, you gotta find something to do. I sat in the freaking room, watched basketball, the days that basketball was on. Monday is when you take a general knowledge test. It's an open book test, so I don't see how you don't get 100%. And actually, you have to get 100% to move on. That's basically it. And talking. Now, Monday, you're going to be with a different guy than you were with Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The first guy you're with, if you're in Rockwall, I can't speak on Olathe, Kansas, but if you go to Rockwall, the first guy you're with was a company driver. The second guy you're with was a leased driver. So come Monday, they're going to start pushing lease on you heavy. I mean, heavy. Like, company driver is the worst thing in the world. So Monday you do the general knowledge test. You're inside. You don't do much. You don't go on the yard yet. Actually, I think, if I remember correctly, everything is, I got so much stuff on my mind right now. Everything's like jumbled up or whatever. You actually do, they show you how to slide your tandems. and couple and uncouple if you didn't know how to do that already. Um, they do a little demo of that, and you go back to the hotel. Tuesday, which for me was yesterday, you're on the yard all day, and you're doing basically slow maneuvering on the yard. Um, they still take you to lunch, but you have to pay for yourself. They usually, like today and yesterday and Monday, they'll take you to like a shopping plaza that has, more than one food area. They'll have a McDonald's, Culver's, Wendy's, a Chinese buffet place. But of course, you're on your own. So that's Tuesday. You're on the yard all day. Wednesday, which for me was today, and while you're on the yard, you're actually being evaluated. It's not just like you were at driver school where they're teaching you crap. Like, most of this stuff you should be able to know. Like, he does it one time, tells you what you need to do, and then you get in the truck and do it. And you're being evaluated. Like, they're taking notes on, what you know and what you don't know. Because if you don't get through this, you don't get a job. Like, I don't know. Oh, and Wednesday you do a drug test, P test, the first day of orientation you're here. I thought I said that in my last video, but if I remember correctly, my last video I did before I started orientation when I was waiting for the bus. So that's the only other thing. What am I missing? So yeah, you're being evaluated the whole time you're on the backing range. So Wednesday, which was today for me, you do your road evaluation, which is with another guy. You go drive on the road just like you did your road examination at your CDL school or wherever you took your exam. They tell you when to turn. You gotta check your mirrors. Make the right turns. Don't hit any curbs. And once you do that, if you pass, you're taken back to the hotel. We just got here about 3:30, or about 3 o'clock. We had an issue in our class. There was a guy who, I don't know, really makes Roadmaster Jacksonville look really, really bad, because no one here in my orientation class and training class understands how the hell he got his CDL. Roadmaster. And here's another thing for Roadmaster: if you want your fucking CDL, if you can't drive for shit, go to Roadmaster, and apparently you can get your fucking CDL. But he didn't pass. They actually terminated him